Let me take you into history, to a night when thousands of people went to sleep believing tomorrow would be normal. But when the sun rose, their city was no longer there. No war, no enemy, no warning. Just one moment that erased an entire city overnight. It was the early morning of December 6, 1917, in the quiet harbor city of Halifax, Canada. The air was cold but peaceful. Families were waking up. Children were getting ready for school. Workers were heading toward the docks. Halifax was an important port city, especially during World War I. Ships arrived daily, carrying supplies across the Atlantic. To the people of the city, this morning felt like any other. No one knew that history was already moving toward them. As the harbor slowly filled with activity, two ships entered the narrow waterway. One was a cargo ship. The other, unknown to most civilians, was carrying a massive amount of explosives, chemicals meant for the war in Europe. The ship flew no warning flags. No alarms were sounded. To the people watching from the shore, it looked ordinary. But then, the unthinkable happened. The ships collided. Metal scraped against metal. Containers shifted. Fire sparked. At first, it didn't seem serious. Smoke began rising from the ship. Bright orange flames climbed into the sky. Instead of running, people gathered. Dock workers stopped to watch. Children pressed their faces against windows. Families stood outside, curious. No one told them to leave. No one warned them what was inside that burning ship. For nearly 20 minutes, the city watched, unaware they were standing beside one of the largest explosions in human history. At 9:04 a.m., time stopped. The ship exploded. The blast was so powerful it flattened entire neighborhoods, shattered windows miles away, and sent a shockwave through the earth itself. Buildings collapsed instantly. Streets disappeared. The harbor was destroyed. For many, the explosion didn't feel like destruction. It felt like the city was erased. In seconds, Halifax was unrecognizable. When the noise faded, something strange followed. Silence. Survivors stood in disbelief, walking through places that no longer looked like home. Familiar streets were gone. Landmarks had vanished. Entire neighborhoods were reduced to rubble. People called out names. Some searched for family. Others simply stood still, trying to understand what had happened. Halifax had disappeared overnight. The city wiped down on map overnight.